All right, folks, come on in. I'm sharing this out to all of our lovers and supporters and believers of dreams throughout the entire network. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. It is time to talk about the third eye chakra, the seat of vision, insight, and wisdom. And it's time to talk about it through the lens of this week's theme, love as a legacy, reflecting on the lasting impact of our love-driven lives. And of course, these 10 questions are just here to help you learn more about your legacy through vision, foresight, and guidance. And we will not be here for a long time, but we will be here for a fun time. So here are today's reflection questions from Love in Action Network. Question number 1, what future do you envision that your legacy will help create? How does your intuition guide the legacy you're building? What wisdom do you want to pass down that could guide others in times of challenge? I was just telling the gentleman named Rod about how every day is not sunshine and butterflies for artists in the world. And if we can learn to find support in community and to believe in that kernel of a seed inside of us and the why beyond the why, beyond the why, beyond the why of why we started making art and why it makes us come alive, man, we'll always return to the love of it. And that's the wisdom that I want to pass down, that every day is not sunshine and lollipops for artists or any human, but if you believe in your deeper whys and keep coming back to that and figure out ways to combat resistance to the things that you say you want, you're going to be okay. We're going to talk about it in community as I continue to build this and get out of my own way. People don't think that I'm in my own way. They're like, oh my God, there's so much passion coming off you. I never met anybody like that. I'm like, I'm human. I'm just wanting to get more out of my life and not less. Question number 4, how can your clarity of vision inspire others to dream bigger? Ooh. How can your clarity of vision inspire others to dream bigger? Oh God. When I am clear in my vision, people catch it. When I waffle and go back and forth and vacillate on the things that I say I want, people are like, oh. But when I am clear in my vision, people are like, yo, he's dreaming big dreams. I've got big dreams. Let's go. I got to keep that clarity strong. But the question's for you. How can your clarity of your vision inspire others to dream bigger? What role does spiritual insight play in your legacy? What role does spiritual insight, third eye insight, play in your legacy? How do you want others to remember your ability to see possibility where others saw limits? Woo. How do you want others to remember your ability to see possibility where others saw limits? I do pride myself in the positive view of the word pride, because we must be proud of ourselves and proud of our communities. I do pride myself on being a person who sees more possibility than limits. This week was a very interesting week because I did get a bit down on myself and began to wonder if I could pull off the things that I say that I want to do in my life. And it kind of made me feel like, well, do you really believe the things that you say you believe in? The answer is yes. We are all inclined to moments of self-doubt. We are all inclined to moments of feeling defeated. It's okay to feel defeated, and it's okay to doubt yourself as long as you're committed to not staying there. It's okay to go to a self-doubt place. It's okay to go to a defeated place. Do not make a camp there. Don't make a camp there. What decision today will matter most for your legacy tomorrow? What decision today will matter most for your legacy tomorrow? How can you mentor others so that your guidance extends beyond your lifetime? How can you mentor others so that your guidance extends beyond your lifetime? What perspectives do you want to leave behind to help others navigate life? What perspectives do you want to leave behind to help others navigate life? One perspective is this idea that I have, and people have fought me about this when they were in their negative states. There will always be help. People really enjoy supporting me. People really enjoy helping me. People enjoy tapping into my passion and love of life. And the perspective that I want to leave behind to help others navigate is that you will always be aided by ancestral angels, heavenly angels, and earth angels in this life. And that help comes in so many different forms and formats, but it is there. There is also an abundance of low-hanging fruit. And you just got to be willing to peek around the corner. Are you willing to peek around the corner of your life and see that there's help waiting? And all of us in this life have been helped by someone. And we're going to continue to help people, especially those of us in this network. You got to believe that help is always on the way. Even if you're like me, and yesterday it was like, why bother? I was having a, oh bother, why bother kind of moment as it relates to my dreams. Help showed up in our peer support group this morning. Help showed up in the form of rice noodles and sugar-free lavender syrup. Thank you, Tara Praolo Studio and the Praolo Foundation. The perspective that I want to leave behind with people is that no matter what, no matter who, you will be assisted in this life. Ooh. I used to read this a lot, and I stopped reading it, and maybe that's why I went into forced retirement. But this is William Hutchinson Mary from the Scottish Himalayan expedition. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there's one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents, meetings, and material assistance which no man, woman, or they, them could have dreamed would have come their way. I've learned a deep respect for one of Goethe's couplets. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. I want to read it one more time. I forgot about this, but I've been going through the vacillation and the seesaw of this all week myself. And so this one goes out to Dr. Flo. This one goes out to Dr. Flo, who's turning off his notifications and putting his phone in sleep mode because I need to wake up to this. I used to read this a lot in our network and I stopped. William Hutchinson Mary from the Scottish Himalayan expedition. Until one is committed, and Tara talked about commitment earlier in peer support. We have a daily peer support group at 11 a.m. Eastern. Everyone's welcome. It's free. And she was talking about commitment this week, and I'm surprised that this didn't trigger into my spirit. I guess I was on a delay program. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, a chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. That's what I've been going through in my life this week, feeling kind of ineffective at the things that I want to do and move forward. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there's one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents, meetings, and material assistance which no man, woman, they, them could have dreamed that would come their way. I've learned a deep respect for one of Goethe's couplets. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. Woo! Woo! I forgot about that. I needed that. Thank you, Zenful Zinnia. Stay close. We encourage, equip, and empower people on the planet every day. So as often as you come, we will have a strong, powerful word of encouragement for you. Last question. How does your vision align with creating a love-driven world? How does your vision align with creating a love-driven world? Well, my vision is that people would learn to express themselves, that they would come from out of the shadows and they would be able to say, yo, I'm here, I'm alive, I've got purpose, I've got promise, I've got something to say. And my vision is for everyone to feel encouraged, equipped, and empowered as it relates to their dream. Once again, this has nothing to do with me. I'm responsible for taking care of my own dreams and seeing my own hopes and desires come true. I'm talking about you. It is my vision to see people express themselves and believe in themselves so much that the love that they have inside of them spills out into the streets. I used to say a lot in our network that a love revival is trying to break out of the hearts of each and every one of us, and we are the only ones standing in its way. A love parade is trying to break out of the hearts of each and every one of us. A happy song, a happy sonnet, a happy moment, laughter, joy, belonging, a peaceful presence is trying to break out of all of us. And we're the only ones saying, yeah, but what about this? Or it's hard, or I've done that already, or I tried that already and it didn't work out. Yes, yes. A joyful dance is trying to come up out of you. And we're the ones standing there going, do I have to? Yes, if you want to feel fully alive, you're going to have to. But not for me. Do it for you. Do it for you. What does the end of this quote say? Boldness. The boldness of your dance, the boldness of your song, the boldness of your action, the boldness of your belonging to yourself and belonging to the world. That boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. And one more thing. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one singular step. Everything that you've done in your life of success up until now, you had to take the first step. Every happy song I've sang, every happy dance I've done, it started with one note, one move. That happy dance, just one shoulder. And then you add another one in, and all of a sudden you're dancing. But you got to get started. And you got, see that shoulder? That is the beginning of my happy dance. That's the beginning. That is the beginning of my happy dance. So whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. And one more thing. Whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. You're right. Whether you believe you can do your dream or you can't do your dream, you're always going to be right. So it would serve us all to believe that we can. If you need support figuring out what your small steps, those small micro actions to take towards your dream, if you're a little confused or if you're lacking clarity around what your small actions are, send me a DM. Because all we do in our network is help people bridge to their dream. Once again, has nothing to do with me. I've got amazing dreams in my heart. I'm responsible for making those come true. You all, you can't really do anything to make me go. Ask Tara, one of our healing practitioners in the network who's in the room. She has tried at many times to make me go after my dreams because she knows I can, but she cannot step. That is one of the beautiful things about the human experience. No one can step into your journey for you. You have to commit to going for the gusto. And if you need support in your commitments, we got you covered. There's only 3 things that we do here in our network. We encourage people. We help them find the equipment to make their dream come true, the tools, and then we load them up with empowerment. Every day, all day. The encouragement part, you're sitting in. The tools we can find together, and then making you feel empowered, that just comes from repetition. Just like going to the gym, Zenfold Zennial. First you start with 5 pounds, then you move to 10 pounds, then you move to 20 pounds. That empowerment comes from just staying in your race. And I'm not pretending like it's easy, like I shared earlier in this sharing space. There have been times, even over the last week, where I was like, I'm not sure I can pull this off again. I'm not sure that I have the strength to go forward. Why bother? And then I'm reminded that my dreams are there for a reason. I believe, as you believe, that your dreams are going to make you happy, healthy, and free. There isn't a single person on the planet who does not believe that the dreams they have in their heart are going to contribute to their happiness, their healthiness, and their freedom. Yeah, but Dr. Flo, you don't know me. You don't know my parents. You don't know how much money I got in the bank. You don't know my story. I know that you want to be happy, healthy, and free. Oh, yes. For those of you all listening back in the podcast, Zenful Zennial said, small actions stacked until you get the result you want. Completely agree. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. You can get from New York to LA in complete darkness using just the headlights on your car. You can drive in complete darkness, nighttime driving only. Even if you drove only at night, you can drive from New York to LA only at night using just the headlights of your car. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, starts with leaving the nest. You got it. And the reason why you got it, Zenful, and everyone else, is because you're loved and lovable. Happiness, healthiness, and freedom can be yours today, and your journey to happiness, healthiness, and freedom can start today because you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. No one can change that. No one can block your blessings. Not even you. Stop trying to block your blessings. Stop trying to block your blessings. It's going to happen. It's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for me because we are keyed towards harmony. This idea that we can be happy, healthy, and free every day of our lives for the rest. And do not get caught up in the hypnotic rhythm of misery. There are a lot of people who want to get you caught up in how awful the world is and how much separation there is on the planet, and how much of not enough is going on. That scarcity stinking thinking called scarcity. There's just not enough. There's plenty. Don't get caught up in that, and reach for your low hanging fruit. It's going to be okay. Let's do a loving treatment, and then we'll be out of here. Here's the loving treatment. I usually do it at the start of my sessions, but we're going to do it at the end today. Thank you so much to Zenful and Tara for hanging with us today and being in the divine brine of hope. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good, like being in this space today. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I lovingly take care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses all my talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and love me, and earning a good income. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I behave in a loving way to all people, for I know that that which I give out returns to me multiplied. Yes, I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror. A mirror of what I am. I love myself. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, including the way that I felt a little down yesterday about my dreams. Oh, yes, I love myself. Therefore, I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, including yesterday, Tara, and I am free. Yes, I love myself. Therefore, I love totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future and your future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. And so it is. We're here every day for love. Check out our Substack where all of the archives of these are placed. Tara and I come to you every day to bring you encouraging word and reflection. We're also available on Clubhouse every morning at 11 a.m. for peer support. We have been at this for 4+ years, encouraging, equipping, and empowering people to have a better day today than what they had yesterday. And I'm happy to report that even I am a beneficiary of this work. My day today was and is better than it was yesterday because of community members like you. I cannot wait to see you back very, very soon for our daily reflections and be happy. And ciao. Take a breath, Flo. And on behalf. And on behalf. And on behalf. What an interesting turn of phrase. Behalf. What about and on behold of all of us in Love and Action Network? Stay in your power, stay in your joy, stay loved and lovable. And if you want, come back after I end this live and help me put it up on the internet. I'll be here. Stay in your power, stay in your joy, stay loved and lovable. I'll see you on the flip. Take care.